Me family, my name is Racheal Davis, and I want to talk to you quickly about this big sick where they all over the world we then call coronavirus. Coronavirus is there, a year, and it no get medicine. And some of the ways that way people can get them quickly, now where somebody will get them, cough or sneeze. So do ya make we wash we and all 10 with soap and water. Or we can use hand sanitizer. No touch your face. If you want to go out, use your mask all time. When you're in a public place, make sure say you're 6 feet away from the next person. If you want to cough or sneeze, put your hand over your nose and you can do that safely. Make we also listen to the Master Sabi people and the government for any instruction we then give we. This na the thing what we for do for help tap the spread of coronavirus. Thank you. To another edition of the Territory. Welcome. Please share the video. It's a new day. I want to welcome you all to another edition of the Territory Show, the program that talks about true life-changing stories, gives voice to the voiceless, creating awareness and an eye-opener to issues affecting women and girls in our society today. Marriage is totally a different kind of relationship. It requires greater commitment, duties than a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. There comes a time when most men want to settle down and build a home with a good woman. But is it that they are not looking enough? Well, that brings me to my topic today. As the topic goes, how do you know when a woman is a wife material? Okay, I'm sure everybody's wondering. Even me, I'm itching. I'm waiting for the guys to tell me here. But you also have a role to play in this program today. You can send in your comments, your opinion on what you think, your thoughts on this program today, especially on the topic. But as all
No sound. We've lost you.
Hello, Facebook family and friends. This is Sunke Riketa, a real estate agent. If you're looking into buying a home, selling a home, please contact me so I can help you. My telephone number is 240-423-5004. I repeat, 240-423-5004. And also, if you have some credit challenges, I have someone that can help you to fix your credit so you can buy. And I have different lenders that I work with that can help you for the first time home buyer program that we have so you can benefit from those. Thank you. And God bless you all for listening to my people. Once again, God bless.
I'm having some serious challenges, but I'm back. All right, let me introduce you to my guest. Let me bring my guest here.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the Tally to Racheal show. Say hello to.
Hello, how are you guys? My name is Ojukutu Macaulay, and I'm here to give my own views. And if you guys already have any comments and are willing to answer some of your questions, thanks.
You are welcome. All right, let me bring up my other second guest. Hello, Pauline. Say hello to viewers.
Hello, everyone, and I hope you'll enjoy tonight's topic. Thank you.
All right. Okay, I'm bringing my other guest. Today is all about the guys today. I'm telling you. All right, Prince, say hello to viewers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Manda. This, I believe, is a very interesting and complex topic, which I hope every one of you will participate in this discussion. Thanks.
Thank you. And I have my lady here who has always been with me on this program. Okay, I think she was hanging in. Rita, say hello to viewers, please.
Hello, my family. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, the CM founders of Daughters of Sierra Leone. I hope una go enjoy this great topic today. Thank you and happy Sunday to everyone.
Absolutely. Okay, well, family, when I don't see guess them, and like I said, there is some echo. I want to let somebody just look at in phone or the device where they use. They give me feedback. They give me some feedback. I don't know if myself did.
Yeah,
All right, okay, so let's go with the problem. All right.
It's a cracking.
Feedback. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where it's coming from.
It means individual people and it seems like do process of elimination and
Anyway, let's go with the program. Right it is. Somebody will go out and come in again. Probably that will make a difference. Yes. I really don't know where the crack is coming from. I really don't know. But once again, I want to welcome everybody. I'm having a chat.
Maybe we might need to mute. We might need to mute everybody. Then after that, you tell everybody to come on. You can able to identify.
Okay.
Let me see if the mute can be. Okay, hello? Yeah, it's better now. It's better. All right. Welcome, family and wait and welcome to this edition of the Tally to Racheal show. Because we must see on the topic, how do you know when a woman is a wife material? Well, I was just saying that today, that the man and we can tell we the woman then, and also with the woman themselves, we self get some question we want for us demand them today when I guess them that this program. So I encourage you all for send a message them on a comment, on a thoughts, on a opinion. make we all be part of this topic today. Probably you're saving somewhere there with your opinion or your thoughts on this program. I'll go with Collins. Collins, what do you think really? What's your take, or what do you consider really as a wife material? What do we look for? What does it take to be a wife material? Let's put it that way.
Well, first and foremost, we're all different. What I might be looking for in a woman might be different to what Prince Commander is looking for, what Ojukutu Makoli is looking for. You see, and again,
Absolutely.
women can always think, say, if they are beautiful, then they're wife material. Most men will be attracted to, or they might be attracted to men and or vice versa and whatnot. But some of we men them will not care about the beauty. It's the inward, inside, what is inside. That's what we look for. Because sometimes it's very easy to be carried away by outward appearance. And most men them then go even testify to that. When you see a beautiful woman, most of the time you take a second look and say, wow. But then you start thinking, is she a wife material? Perhaps she doesn't know how to cook. Perhaps she's the kind of woman where you talk one, you talk two or three or four. Perhaps, somebody will go even curse you and all your relatives. So I see and say it takes time for understand the woman, study them first. Don't rush into anything. This is my take. Don't rush, study the woman, put them to the test if possible. Because
But what do you consider? But what do you really consider, in your own opinion? Like you said, some waiting go fit you, no go fit Ojukuto, or no go fit other man out there. So, what do you really generally consider as a wife material, or what does a wife material looks like?
well, you see, you want a woman who is submissive. Okay? Even the Bible says, husband, love your wife be subjected to your own husband. The thing about this is it's a two-way street. If I show love to my wife, she would submit or be submissive to me. Because
Right.
sometimes the wife wants for subdue, but he looks say this man the bullion. So it's a two-way street. But in a nutshell, you can also most of the other guys can get things for say. I will be looking for a woman. It's not more about beauty, but about the inside. A woman where I talk, I listen, we come to a compromise, we see things the same way. If not, we see what waiting we can share for meet halfway.
All right. Thank you, Collins. So I want to come to you. Of course, Collins don't mention saying when they look for one of the traits there, where they classify say this woman, she's a wife material or a wife material wife, is submissive. I don't know what the interpretation where it means for submit. We don't know, but it says submissive and somebody where they have uh, certain things in common, and also not a person where they talk one and talk ten, and somebody we're respectful. Let me put it that way. So, what is your take, or what do you want to add to waiting? Collins don't mention about wife material without wife material in the first place.
Okay, for me, for podcast to waiting Mr. Collins just said, just to add towards that is one, you have to be respectful. When we talk about respectful, we talk about both spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You have to be very, very respectful. You have to know when you have to say things. Sometimes most women they don't know um, when to say things to their fellow to their husband. Most times, if I'm looking for somebody right now, I want to get married to someone and that woman is not respectful. They don't know when they don't know when to stop. They don't know when I'm not in the mood. They don't know when I don't want this particular discussion. So the first thing we have to understand others. We have to understand I have to understand her, she has to understand me. So if I'm looking for somebody that does not try to understand me and it doesn't try to know what I want in life and it don't know what are some of my dreams, it's going to be very, very hard for you to proceed further with that person. And next is the honesty. And women have to be honest. If they are not honest, and when I'm trying to talk about honesty, we're talking about lie is something, it's happened, everybody lies, but some things you have to say the truth. If I met you for the first day and I asked you, do you have kids? How many kids do you have? What type of job you're doing? Just the basic stuff. You have to be honest to tell me the truth, because when you honest from the one, you already drive me to another level for the relationship. And just like Mr. Collins, they say the beautiness is not only the physical, is also emotionally and spiritually. So you have to be very, very honest, and you have to be have that beauty inner, because when you have the beauty inner in yourself, it's easy for you to, it's easy for that woman, for that man, for able to see that particular woman and for taken to another level. And when you have a decency also, you know how to portray yourself, how to dress, also play a vital role in that um in that particular place as well. That's just the basic I have for now.
Okay. All right. Rita, you don't hear really they talk about almost the same thing: honesty, your dressing. They have to judge you on so many things as women. But I want to make we get Prince in your side before I come to you, because there are so many things on the plates, on their books or on their page that they're looking for, or they're judging women for, before they can consider, say, okay, this woman a wife material. So, Prince, waiting are your opinion? In your opinion, waiting a wife material looks like?
At the very beginning, I thought, say, this is a very complex and very interesting topic. Collins may not allude to the fact that we're all different. We all look for something different. The caveat I want to say also to that is, you will meet somebody, or you will get a friend, a woman friend, where you could look and say, this will get all the wife material, but that woman there is not somebody you would like for settle with. That's just on the side. As far as me concerned, in terms of looking for a woman for no even get qualities, first and foremost, establish what you need to look for. Which are you valid? For me, it's a question of value judgment. Some people in value judgment will say, I want somebody fine, somebody sabi cook, somebody respectful. You value judgment, now you get for use for determine compatibility with a woman where you go say, well, this is a wife material. For example, in my own case, a wife material, one you get for be a godly woman. I cannot marry somebody who is not godly. That for me is fundamental. You have to be godly. The second thing, I want somebody where we're caring for other people. If you not get that caring attitude, I go care for me. So those two things, honesty and integrity as well, those are some of the qualities for me. I find them very fundamental in saying this is a wife material. For me, who are not to be cook, I don't really care, because I'll cook for myself. So those are some of the things for me to say.
Cooking, not really. It's not on your list, in your book list.
Yeah.
When it comes to choosing a wife, man. Okay, like Colin said, everybody gets, everybody gets what they look for. Everybody gets. I don't hear so many things: God fearing, caring for us, trust, honesty, and some other people say cooking. There's so many things where then they look for that this is the book list. But I just want to ask now, Rita, I'm coming to you because I really want to get a lot from these men and the people that are watching this program, be you man or woman. You said you feel free for ask you question and concern or waiting you need clarity about. Like I said, make you comment. Your comment is very important in this program. So please, when I talk about all of them things, but like Prince said, you can forget first of all, look for what you get what you specific things that what you look out for. You can forget your goals and where I want to go with this relationship. But I didn't see people all of them talk about first impression or woman will attract you in the first place because now the first attraction now it will drive you to all of these things. Collins, what's your take on that?
Okay, we they give them out small, small. I have a lot, but I have to give chance to others. You
Right.
see, it's nice for know the woman properly. You understand? Because this day and age is difficult for know the real woman because of all these makeup things. Them. In fact, there was a guy who went to an event some years back. He saw his wife. He didn't even recognize his wife, and he was even trying to chat up his wife.
Mm.
This is the thing, because with all the makeup, you don't know if woman get hair and I ate, that's the first thing. You don't know if even in face smooth or all pimples and all these things. So I like to see the natural you and see if what I'm going to go into, I appreciate.
But
Let me
what
give you a
about
good
the first
example. You see,
impression? You know, when you see woman first, you go for look at first the outside appearance and begin for
the
like
first
and first before
impression, the
you
first
go.
impression, the first impression might be deceiving. I see you now, you look so beautiful. I say, wow, not knowing that you hair, first of all, not to your hair now. Somebody from Brazil in hair, you wear the eyelashes, the everything on you is like not you. Even the boobs is all like something you don't do some. So it's not for me. I see the natural and I say, wow, I want to see the real you. The first thing I'm gonna ask you, okay, I like what I see, but is there anything I need to know about you? If you now tell me, say, well, yes, well, one or two things, this is not my hair, but I get short hair, you like short hair, that would be like, okay, that's my take. Or if I like, say, for example, I like a woman, I'm going to be, open hair, natural. If I like a
Oh
woman, we
yeah,
get nice
because
curves, yeah?
mhm,
If I'm looking for a woman, we get nice curve, or sometimes a little bit of the behind. Now
the
you
cock
go go
shop.
put that pantry in the well. I'm gonna be very honest here. Where they
Right.
enhance you, your
No.
box, make her look big. Now that is deceiving. I'm not saying woman not for where you look beautiful and everything, but these are the things you get for lady man who say, well, what you seeing is not natural. This is the natural me. See if you like it. That first impression goes a long way, I know. But if I have to really look at you, say, okay, this is going to be my potential wife, I want to make sure what I'm going into, I appreciate them. So if not false brazier you wear will make you boobs swelling, let I know. Then I go say, okay, this is what I'm happy with it, or I'm not happy with it.
Okay.
You know,
Or let's
it's
enhance
nice to
it.
be open.
Okay. Rita, I hope so you take note of all this, bits and pieces of things that are coming out today, and you would have actually, man, I hope you said they take note of some of these things because um, these are things that sometimes we don't know about or we don't even consider that they are very important to to men out there that are looking for very serious relationship or for a wife material. So Ojukutu, you don't hear waiting Colin say like first impression because first of all I believe first attraction get found way. Do you judge a woman first impression, output, the conversation? Like, for example, if you are a man that is going out for a serious relationship.
Yeah, because because the value of a woman is very, very bigger. If a woman don't have a value and the way he carry herself, like like the way Mr. Collins was saying, the way he looked, the dressing. You see, why the reason why we don't bring that topic, because most women, some of them, they know how to dress the basic. So that's the reason why I don't bring that particular side of the topic, because the value is not. That's why I said the physical and the spiritual and the emotionally. But if we try for both to the physical side, is like what Mr. Collins is saying about your facial hair, about your all those little stuff that you put on just to bring that beauty out. Um, which is something which is really good, which is nice. You know, everybody like nice stuff. There's only few people might say they don't like to see a woman that has those beauties and carrying all those good things. Yeah, but the biggest thing most times when if me to look for a woman, one of the biggest thing I look like your family background. You see, most times we have to look for this family background because some family background can be a cankerum. What I mean by that, they can be so hard to deal with. So if I'm a man, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, I want to know a little bit about your family as well, because your family might be a destroyer to be married. It can be a big problem. Your mom might not like me, or your mom might be so handy all the time. You need money all the time. You sick. Is this? It's problem on top problem on top problem. So your family play a vital role in. If I look for married somebody, your family have to really know a little bit about you, your family background. We say come out about your parents, about your mama, your brother, just the basic to know if it's something that I can able to tolerate, because sometimes they can be handy financially also and spiritually also. They can be a spiritual problem also in most men marriages. I've seen a lot of married breakdown because of the family. The woman might be good, the woman might be everything correct, but the family is spiritual. They have a spiritual battle. They have a lot of things going on that you, the man, has to deal with it. So I have to make sure if it's something that I really want to deal with or not, because it might not end up well.
All right.
It might make my whole life miserable.
Okay, we're gonna come to that, but sometimes a man can meet woman where get all of this backlog and luggages them like for the woman, and the kind where the woman self portray himself, they can tend for work with the woman and see how they can overcome all of it. We'll get to that. Prince, I just want to ask sometimes by the past. I don't know if this comes into play when they look for a wife material, because sometimes sometimes this woman might get an awful past, might get a wrong, not good past, but try to reform herself and be a better person. You don't come up from that side in trying to be a better person. And when you look at the things what they do and how they carry themselves lately, it's almost like what men are looking for. But because of in past, as people, so anything this woman you know me again saying as soon the time, you know be no saying as soon the day. I mean, you tend to judge us without even giving us the opportunity. Is that a fair thing, Prince? A fair thing
Okay, in fact, that's a very, very, very good question. Although I want to touch on two other things, then one way just good to talk about and Collins. But I answer this question because I think this question very, very important. For me, if you're a matured person, you not go judge somebody on him past. Because if somebody want to judge you, self the man on your past, maybe no woman will touch you. So the fundamental thing for me is the quality of that woman per se as an individual, the value of that woman there, irrespective of his background. Your background very, very important. However, if that woman there don't recognize, say, it come up from a very bad background or demonic background, but that woman there now is saved, is a Christian, saved. This man always say this man have been married girl, but he don't decide for say, I don't want for marry again. I want to live a decent life. I will not go judge that woman they based on a married life, because nobody is perfect. As long as when we're in a relationship, you don't prepare, say, I will no longer go down that path again. I want to live a clean and decent life. Yes. So that's my own take on that.
Yeah, but you said it right. Collins, you want for also comment on waiting the question I asked Commander, because a lot of men then tend for they listen to then say to the point that where they go almost lost a good wife just because of they say this woman, hold on, just because they say this woman, oh, this woman has so been there, not this and that, this kind of life they live, or this is what she is. She used to be this, she used to be that. And something like that, woman don't even give the woman the opportunity for me to come into her life, especially when the woman don't reform. You just listen to what he says and she says. What's your take? Because I like the point where Prince go say, regardless of your past, I'm going to give you the opportunity to be in my life and make myself proven for myself. And I'm going to go into this relationship with an open mind. What's your take on it, Collins?
Yeah, the key thing here is, as Prince they say, the woman don't change. You don't repent. She's a Christian. You're not even alive again. Because we've all got our own skeleton in the cupboard and everything. Waiting, we can look. I can let you know the past as well. Say if I've been, say like a woman now, we as Prince saying I've been prostitute and everything. Now that life you've been there, it don't change. And normally see waiting people and they tell me, I want to see and ask the woman if she is open and honest. Say yes, I was doing that. Sometimes I need for raise money for school fee. I'm not been getting nowhere out. That I had to turn to that for raise money instead of I go thief or do anything. I did do me small business. Now if you don't change and you know they go down that whole day again, me not mind for accept you, but I will make sure say I try to bring you up to me standard, to me level, because I have to be mindful of the fact that yes, that's what we're doing. People they see me and you then will begin to say, Archie Pierce, and it not be nobody woman there. I will know how to defend the woman. I will tell people not to be business. She is my wife and I love her. So long as she get the quality inside. This is the key thing I always emphasize. I don't care about beauty. Beauty is there as well. It complements what I will look for. Because I like when I go out, I feel proud for sure, say this is my wife, or this is my wife to be. But that you pass the, it not will stop me. If I'm happy with you, I see you don't change. You have to be a changed person. If you still a serial, like they go on small, you're not my cup of tea. Please, out. Simple.
All right, Rita, I want to come to you. Haven't listened to almost so far, waiting the man that talk about, waiting and they look for, and some of the things their way sometimes they can do when they can almost lost a relationship, like Candy Rose say, not almost, he says some people that don't lost relationship because then they listen to people out there because of the woman in past. I agree with you, Candy Rose. Rita, what's your take on all of these that they've said, what they don't say so? Rita, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear
Okay,
you
go
now.
ahead.
Well, yes. Well, they don't make great points them, and which they're very correct, because Mr. Sef where I meet me man, those are he explained to me, he tell me things that wait they look for a woman. And one of the things then where in be they look for a woman that is that listens, you know, and a woman way ready for work with and waiting in whatever way it try for achieve in her life. So, and which was other thing where we mention we able for come together and work. I know say sometimes like marriage, not easy, or ups and downs go there. Yes, for married find woman a good. Like waiting we brother Mr. Prince say. But sometimes some of them woman so they can say, okay, I don't get this money so, or I don't deal with this money so. Sometimes I don't know so many people there where they lie if they can go in a relationship, I don't know if na Ojuku say that in the initial beginning, that he go say, okay, I not get pikin. I don't know somebody where you get 3 pikin, you hide your pikin, and that man they married you. And you dey lie say this pikin so now you sister in pikin, you sister will die. And if all them thing that are so, we as women them, we get for come out open, bring a clean slate.
If they
Let the
want,
man
they want,
accept you for who
yeah,
that you be.
for who we are, right?
If the man wants you, he go able for take whatever package will come with you. You no need for lie. If you know say you even get that spirit of lying, pray about it. Say, you know what, this na me man, because this na person wey you get for live with for the rest of your life forever. Where you don't take those vows. They are for me personally, I take vows very seriously. So if you dey lie to your man, who that you no go lie to? So those are things that we as women too, we get for look into them thing and day. Where you dey look for man, not pack the bobby, go there I be. If now so the man see you, now so he married you, he fine. Because we get so many cases there now where sometimes the man go find out say this woman here so not when you are married, you don't pack. It good for do makeup, it do for enhance you beauty. It's all good, but sometimes be real, because when that man look at you now next now 2 day. If wetin the man don't see you not slay queen, then now the man can see say like wetin we first brother say. Sometimes you get bullied in the middle, you don't know about it. That could be really traumatic. It can be scary when you take off the wig, then you see, go say, who that is? You don't know. So many stories that way don't happen. So now I get for now, if I'm good there.
All right, Rita. All right, thank you. I want to come to you, Ojuku, we're still on the matter of, how, sometimes una can lost a good wife based on then say. I also want to look sometimes again, so woman, because of in past experience, when it come into a relationship, let's say boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, she's afraid to talk about her past. She's afraid to open up. She's afraid to tell certain truth because sometimes the first one we don't meet, we don't say all of this. And at the end of the day, some man get a style the way woman tell you something when I in past, oh, okay, in past relationships until this man may they beat me, or my past relationships until this man has so been there. Then sometimes when you guys have issue, you begin to tell it on her face. You begin to use them against them. So sometimes they feel that way. If I tell you my past, you go use it against me based on sometimes our experience. What do you think about that situation? In where women sometimes no one for open up because of in past. Oh, hold on, make her unmute you. Hold on, make her unmute you. Yeah, go ahead.
Like you always say, we all can get through problems. Then when we are coming up, most of we can have our own obstacles in life. Depending to how you brought up. So sometimes women's the more become so faster and they intend to have kids at the early age, 16, 18. And after that, they have to do abortion. Then by doing the abortion, they have to take off their womb. And taking off their womb, they can't bear kids anymore. And they meet up this gentleman and have everything in life, the basic like house and car, good jobs and everything. They don't want to lose that man. And you see, honesty is the whole big thing in any relationship. Instead of telling the man, you can tell the man for the first time, but within a 6 month time, let the man know that you can't be a child anymore. Don't try to make like you still going to church, doing all this pastor stuff, and like miracle will come to put up the womb again. Sorry for that, for all these women that are going through all those stuff. I'm not happy about that, but these are some of the things that some of the men they've been in marriage and they break up the marriage and go out there and have kids out there because of some of those things have been hidden before they got married. And those things going to come back. Anything you hide will come back. It might not come back the time you might think, but it's going to come back because as you guys are living together and you guys going to think of having kids, because those are some of the things that people married for. You want to have kids, you want to have a stability, you want to have a woman that is very motivated, a woman that can be behind you to help you, a when some of the things that you lack, it can be behind you to drive you to be the driver. So women are drivers. They are the most drivers in any relationship. For a man to be successful, you have to get a successful woman. If that woman is not successful, the relationship is not going anywhere. And also, some of the things most men, we never look to because we just look on the beauty is money. Some of these women have a lot of student loan debt. Sorry, it's real. They have all the student loan debts been hidden, and they don't bring all that. Relationship is a business. It's sorry to say, it's a business. You have to bring all your problems to the relationship, because if you don't bring all those debts, and when we're into marriage and we are in together, then I want you to give this amount towards the marriage for the family, because we can work all our life. We have times that we can work. Then after that, we have time to relax. So if the woman has 50,000 debt, and when it comes to the relationship, it was not honest, they keep all those debt, and these are debts that you have to pay monthly, and it keep all of those debt. Then when it comes to reality, then you will see all this promise that, I have to pay my student loan, I have to do this. But you don't told me before we come together. So all those things cannot be hidden. You have to be transparency. And when we come to this side, we try to talk about right now is about problems. Most women, they have a lot of issue going on with their life. We have them, they don't happy, because when they were younger, they were doing some bad stuff. Then all of a sudden, they are now a new reborn. They have been reborn. They are now a new creation, and they are now ready they are all ready for settlement, and to get somebody that they can able to settle for. But as our own community, as an African as a whole, I can't even say Sierra Leone, African as a whole, we have a system of stereotype system in our own community that is very, very bad. That if we can able to love one another and start elevating one another and start backbiting, stop pulling strongholds on someone that, I know that person, she's not serious, she's not this. And those are some of the things that happen in the nursing home. It's happened in a lot of places where a lot of our African sisters are working, because and a very gentleman will want this lady, will want to stay with this lady, will want this woman to marry this woman. This woman done all his best that he can do for that man, just because of one arata that is rotten say something, and the men stop everything without even penetrating to identify the problems. They don't even wait to identify. Most men don't identify problems. They just go by what the stereotype somebody told them. Oh, this person is like that. So those are some of the things we have to stop also, and we have to work as a Sierra Leone or as an African. So if you see a relationship is going on, the best thing you can do as a Sierra Leone is to stay back and allow the two partners, let them find their own fault, let them fix their problem.
Work it out.
Work it out.
That's a good part.
Instead of we doing this mouth speak.
Yeah, that's a good point you raised. A very good point. Ojukutu raised, and it also raised an issue, like you say, we're very, very touching. Where I think a lot of women out there are going through at this point in time, where you talk about, women, we don't go through certain stage. At the end of the day, they have to lose this man, or to tell the man, because probably, you know what I mean? Probably this one where he meets, she's afraid to say it, because you don't know how it will therefore look like, and she wants to settle down, and she has all the things that you guys are looking for. So it is very, very, very bad, because these are things that is leading to marriage. Prince, you get me? Hello.
All right. I get you. Okay, you call me here. Okay. Because for me, because of the pathway I don't take in terms of, because of my Christian walk with God, it contributes a lot in terms of my decision making. And also, honesty is fundamental. It's fundamental to me as well in any kind of relationship I enter. That's a fact. But I feel aggrieved in my spirit for say women are being castigated because usually they are on the kind of the weaker side. Most of the women them now we demand them they make them they be with them be. Now we demand they make them they lie. Now we not demand them they make them try for conduct themselves in certain ways. So I'm not getting any empirical evidence for this. This is just by observation. And I don't want to make we this discussion obviously is everybody's personal opinion. And I want to let this discussion they go to the thread of saying we the men we are all that, and the women you have to comply to XYZ
Right.
before you can come into my life.
Right.
That is not the case because we the men we get a lot of baggage as well. We're not complete, we're not perfect. Sometimes we're not even nice, we cheat, we lie, we do all those top sort of nonsense. And a man and a woman is just a question of looking for the values we don't sort of set for yourself. If this discussion was being led by women, I can bet you say the things that we'll come up with, it go 20 times worse than what we talk now. Because me, I try for, maybe it's because of maturity now in terms of understanding life better and self appreciate people. I come from the premise that all human beings are good. You get for proof to me, say you are not good. If you come from that premise, say you could able to see the value in somebody. But if you come from the premise to say all people are bad, you get for proof to me as good, then that's a tall order. It's a big challenge. And I think, say, to identify a good wife, you have to be a good husband, potential husband as well.
Right.
You can't say, I want a good wife when you are not a good husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Prince.
Okay. I note some things the way I feel to say these are fundamental for a good wife or a good partner, either way, male or female. Integrity, honesty, faithfulness, and industriousness. If you the man, you want woman with industrious, then you're not industrious. You just not the same job for 30 years, you know how to go forward. We want woman we will go begin for work and bring a lot of money to you. Then you're not the right man for that woman. If you say you want someone with honest, then you dishonest. You keep girlfriend at it. Then you're not qualified for get a good wife. If you don't get integrity, then you want more integrity, that you are not a good husband material anyway. So this is a two-way thing. And in management, they always say, if you are the manager, you're not prepared for a certain task, then not delegate that task there. So likewise, a man would look for a good woman. If you say this is my value system and everything I do, I judge it based on my values, you therefore uphold those values for being able to attract somebody who get those values. If you're looking for a particular value and you don't have that value, how you gonna know where you meet somebody who got that value there? So it's like very compatible.
I think I strongly agree. I strongly agree with you on certain points there because you don't go look for waiting you get. That's an irony. I don't know if I'm right on that point. Colin, let me ask you something. When is it that which point where you go there in a relationship like boyfriend and girlfriend? Which point where you go there in that relationship where you go say, oh yes, I think so, this woman can be a wife material. Having seen all of it, I think say it's a wife material to me. Now, which point where you reach to what extent?
Okay, the key thing here, first of all, looking at compatibility. You see, side where you lack, you want new man for be strong that area day. So on a two can come together and form a very good, like have a very good home and everything. Now some of the points we Prince say are the one for refute, but I will go down that road later on. Now, when you get a woman, you don't wait till they look for. You talk to the woman. Say I can say now, well, I love my African food. Can you cook? If she says no, I can't cook, and she's willing to learn for let them teach them,
That's
perhaps
another
she's of
thing
Sierra
because
Leone, she
that's
might be
another
like, I'm
question about
so
African now. Go ahead.
okay, well, I'm
Go
glad
ahead.
aside you asked the question. But now I'm looking
Yes.
at a woman where will tell me everything where I need for no. Say, for example, now if she's barren, let me know. If I'm a man who's looking for children, I'm not saying the child, perhaps 3, 4, because some people they like picking them. If I'm a man who's looking for children and you not tell me so you're barren, I married you, then I realize you can't bear children, obviously you're going to go through divorce straight away because I will look at it as you dishonest and you trick me. Because, but again, sometimes it's nice for the man for ask questions, things the way he wants or appreciates from a woman. I would ask you now because a key thing here, a very close friend of mine married somebody we don't go to hysterectomy, not obviously not take out in womb, not tell the man. But the man are blaming say because a very close friend of mine, and I believe say he listen to this program. I won't mention his name. But the thing is, I was saying to him, did you ask her? The man said, well, the onus is on the woman to tell him. I said, well, I know say you like picking. You should have asked her. But he put him in a subtle way to the woman, like saying when the girl will picking them or when the girl picking, it's going to be nice or whatever. The woman not say anything like he can't bear children. So he gets for no eventually he filed for divorce and they go to divorce right now. So it's something practical, something where they happen and they talk about. So it's good for me if I want for now say, well, yes, I don't get me bride to be this not the person they married. I go don't iron out all anything and make her happy. Say I'm going into a relationship, I'm going to marriage with this, and I can for cope. I'll give you a good example. If say for example now I get a woman with an iron lady. When I say one, I say two. If I'm somebody soft, where people then they take advantage of me meekness, from me softness, from me niceness, they want for bully me. I will let that kind of woman they will start saying, no, my husband is not going to give me money this time. No, he's not going to do this. Come on, enough is enough. This is what I might want in a woman, but sometimes the woman knows I've lost. Oh gosh, my alarm. I have to go out and come in again. Oh, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Go on.
Okay, sorry, my alarm went off for 10 o'clock, and
Okay.
oh my.
Go
Okay,
on. Just
so this
one.
is
Yeah.
like where at the talk. I'm all here. So make stage day, I don't put you to the test. If me know a woman way extravagant, you like for spend money left, right, and center, going to debt all the time, you don't care. And me not person where I'm mindful of how they spend because I don't believe in waste. Now I go say, okay, I, I go find out. If you want for to go buy 4, 5 a week, I will find out. If no way I'm able to find out, I will put it to the test. I'm sure I will just put money in my account. I said, don't put 1,000 in account. Spend. Enjoy them, but be mindful how you spend them. I want to make you enjoy your life. If inside 1 week you don't do that 1,000, I say, oh, okay. Now my current girlfriend, what the partner I date with, what are the dates right now? I put 1,000 in account from God knows when. You know, if you use 200 it up till now. I said, spend it. She said, why? If I don't need to able for oh gosh. Hello, can you hear me? Am I back? Hello?
Yes. Okay. Something happened, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. Adam went up. Yes. Now, so that is like for me, I don't see that. I say, wow, I don't tick that box. I say, now, my way because I'm not saying not spend, but when it's necessary. But because some people they get that urging them. Anything they say, they bye. Even they don't need them saying they bye, keep. So until you know man
Okay.
not like that. Again, so until you get woman back where your friends then can't visit you, give you that privacy, that respect, because she don't right in the middle, one know which one they talk and not trust you. These are all things where so I go down the look if I see like the partner now, I get visit or so, it go. I mean, it excuse me. And they look, I say, wow. So I was so like excited and I'm so happy. Prince Kamara will bear witness. He don't come, he don't see, he says, wow, this is the right person for you. But the key thing here, what I'm saying is,
You don't take the woman.
I don't tick the box system, But this is what I'm saying.
Now, good man, you get very good man.
Very bad, thank you. Because the thing is, you don't look, you pray, say, okay, sometimes you like what you look for in a woman. So tonight, just 2 or 3 things you want for top the list, you happy. So man go say, Alekuma will sabi cook. Bang, then the Alekuma way polite, way respectful, way they argue. Yes, these things might come. I mean, we're not impeccable, Then last thing will be Alekuma way godly, way prayerful. And me now, I don't see all that thing in there. I don't say God. Thank you for bringing the right person. Patience is a virtue. So today they go engage you myself. Marry that it. You don't can't sit down here now. Things don't mean this. Begin to talk. You still get the opportunity for say, hey, I know they married. I don't see you true color. Trick na smoke, they hide.
That's
but I know they say honor different though. This is me. I'll put you to the test. See which they look for. You naturally like a Portugal, you get and do the fake am. If you the fake, I go continue for dating for the next 2-3 years. I know married you. Like just make sure you're not faking it. It's there. It's natural. You see. So in a nutshell, as just the question, when I don't see all anything in the you compliment me, so week, I expect you for dating for help me follow work together. Then I'll be giving thumbs up and say, darling, you're gonna be my wife.
Okay. Before I come to Rita, before I come to Rita, I want to remind family and say, the topic today now, how do you know when a woman is a wife material? And if you just be joining, share the video and also make you comment what you think, what's in your opinion, what's in your thoughts. And I see a lot of comments that are coming in. Zainab is saying, treat her like Isa too. Jalo say communication is the key on both ends, like all you guys mentioned. And also I see Candy Seth talk about a lot of things where absolutely right, sir. I don't know what I'm going to talk, but a lot of comments and way compliment exactly waiting on the talk. But at the same time, some people they say the way how you if you buy that one day. But Rita, what do you like I mentioned, say because of woman we past experience, we tend not for the open up so much we did into we tend not things. Your take on it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Gail. Go back again.
Yeah, I say
yes, I can hear you now. Yeah.
We waiting the man and don't talk about being open in the relationship. You ever tell me saying this, you ever tell me saying that. But you find out say some women are very limited when it comes to their life. They just don't open up like that because of them past experience. Because so many a times man they don't use those things against them, and so they get the tendency to close up when they meet a relationship probably that will take them to another level. What's your take on it?
Well, I feel say in some cases them I don't feel say any woman want to go into a relationship and want to go say I want to go lie to this man. Like we first brother talk about somebody we know the person not talk say they born, those are very sensitive thing for just go and tell person say
Yeah.
I know they born, so no go just go on a date now and say I know they born picking or and this I get family costs or these things they happen. So those are very sensitive things, and as African women period, certain things then they will we not like for talk about. It's not say because we want lie, but it feels say because society, if you say certain things, they don't criminalize you. They say, oh, why this person say this or why this person they act this way, So certain time then the people then tend not for talk about past relationship. Like for me, for example, I always use myself as an example. Like when I meet my husband and he's not from Sierra Leone, where you bring on at the community, like Ojuku say, people then tend for try for tell am stuff, but in a one person where you get a mind of your own, it go say, okay, this way tell me so. You get mind talk and front Rita. If you not get mind for talk and front Rita, then don't tell me about it. Now in past, everybody get past, So that woman there where they go through them thing there, sometimes you don't be rare girl or co where they can talk and back home. It's hard for a woman just where you know the dates, it can't tell you say, me not being Koro or me not be rare girl. It's not gonna happen. You go get some women then bold, some women they're not there in that position. Say, I want to tell you, say not this, Like we all say, the man themselves get past, like Mr. Prince say. Everybody has a past. If you don't have a past, that means you're not a human being. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes in life. But then look at the good parts. Look at, okay, where this person don't come out in struggle. And you seeing that person making effort. It try, like Ojuku said, sometimes women have students loan or then get all these bills, all this package, The expectation is so high that where we man and they expect we for deliver all those things. Then in the other hand too, the man then safe for put all them baggage na table. Because sometimes they need to talk about their own past, they need to talk about financial issues, they need to bring them things that you can at the table. Then where we don't married now, sometimes you be get 4 picking, you not tell me about it. So that is a problem right there. Sometimes you be get loan or you be don't go prison, you not tell me about it. But sometimes we women they would stick by them mania with all these baggages, with all these things that we don't happen. But then when it comes to the woman on side, we feel like, oh, the ego comes in. I'm not gonna take this. Or he lied to me this. It not tell me this. Satu been telling me say now so be happen, So if we try for a little meet in the middle, we come together and say, you know what, baby, this is your past. I understand. How can we walk and make a better life? How can we build? Because me one day, so I get my own past. But if somebody say they say if you follow Babu for you go kill out bit. If I say I want for talk on me past now, so maybe I would have not been married. Maybe I would have, you understand? So we all get past. So but let's try for put all that thing and they aside and look at the bright future. Look at say, okay, yeah, it's good for low respect. Yeah, arguments the kind of relationship. And me, one thing I learn is before I get married, for the first 1 to 5 years in marriage, I learn a lot. Because one, before if my man they talk, sometimes we they feel say, okay, I don't want for listen. But when you listen in any relationship, being a man or a woman, you get to understand you mistakes them in life and work with you. They say, you know what, this when me man they talk, are they Allah. So me man not like what they Allah. When me man they talk, let I walk away. Like if me man they talk now, so they argue, I don't know, say, but the first 1 to 5 years, if they talk, I'll get upset, I'm arguing, I'm trying to prove points. But in a quiet time, I tell her and say, you know what, the way you talk to me, I didn't really like that. I don't think I deserve to be talked to that way. It goes say, you know what, I'm sorry. So we move on from that. So if that young marriage, like everybody wants to prove points, the man, that ain't normal. Always the man is always right, And me, I always tell and say, you know what, you're right in this, but I feel say we for do another approach and see how we can able for high on this situation. So the man themselves, let themselves they bring kind of their own thing at the table too, because relationship na two-way street. Now we both go come together and we all work as a team. Like we ex-president Obama, Michelle Siam, it work with them. Then they college till they go through all them things. They said they get their own problem. And I'm sure there's some things that she didn't talk to him about. But guess what? They walked through their marriage, and up till now they're still together. So in the African community, if we try for not look say because this person, and so all woman now wife material, it depends on what you're looking for in that relationship. Sometimes that person they are in a dress, sometimes you not like them, but it's not for you, it's for somebody else. Maybe how the woman making ear, sometimes the man not like them, but other person like them. So let we not just they judge people, because sometimes me what they sometimes as I be for cook, sometimes me man like us where they cook, but me man not supposed to where they eat. You understand? So we all different in we own ways. We all different, we get different level. How you go say, okay, this person I want settle with him. Like me for me other brother say, a woman where person come, it grab, it come out. That's a sign of an African woman with respect. Then if your husband or your spouse need you, it will call and say, oh babe, then people that can visit will. If the man they talk, give me own space, because me I like me own space. If me party come, I not expecting me man for consider at the middle. Like now in the admire, I want for be part of all the conversation. You give me my space and I give you the space as well. So now that's for now.
You know what? You just made my day today. Trust me, because I was getting to that point where they say, okay, because all of them, I noticed that all of them get different things they're looking for. You know what I mean? And somebody say, you don't mind if you woman, I think Prince, he say, you don't mind if you woman not able for cook. But some man they cook na priority number one. So they have different things looking for. And I love what you said. Like all woman now wife material. It depends on what you and you they look for. I got it. I love it. I love that. Okay, they can wrap up, but in a very, very good way. We want to talk about how to quickly before we wrap up, how to find this good woman or this wife material where we all they talk about here today. How do we find this wife material? How we defend wife material? Hold on, let me unmute you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all what all of us have just said is what we call the communication peer pressure. A lot of us, we demand them, we intend to bully, sometimes bullying, because if maybe you are the one paying all the bills in the house, so because of that, you call it the bully of peer pressure. We try to be bullying so family, so hard to the woman in a way that the woman even cannot able to communicate with his husband because he's so scared to talk. And communication is communication is very, very important in any relationship, because the more you guys communicate, the more you guys able to know your weaknesses, and you're able to know your challenges, and you know how to fix it and how to resolve it. And that's why argument also is very important in any relationship, because if you guys are not arguing, I can't able to know some of the things that are hidden. So sometimes it might not good, but in most cases when a partners are arguing, it makes the other party knows what is some of the things that have been hidden that need to comes out. And woman can get all these qualities. It gets all these qualities, but it lack one of the biggest thing where some of our sisters they really lack, which is high maintenance. Women can know how to cook, you know how to clean, you know how to work, but it's very high maintenance. And then financial pressure it brings to the husband or to the boyfriend or to the fiancé. It might know how to cook, you know how to clean the house, you know how to do everything is so nice, but it's so demanding with this high financial pressure to the husband, where can make some man can say, you know what, baby, you have everything, but guess what? Your maintenance is so high. I don't think I can able to continue this relationship because your demands are so high to maintain. So at the end, if the intent not to proceed further with a relationship. So those are some of the basic things I know from my own end.
Okay, to find a wife. Please, how do you think how to find her, how to attract her, should you be at the right place at the right time, the environment's conducive for what you look for, or you you they go really where you know see you able get? Do you have to go to a specific place for get a good wife or for get a good woman? Does that have to be rules or something, or the environment need to be conducive? So let me know from you, how can I go attract a good woman? How is it the place to go?
Is that for me?
Yes, Prince.
Okay. I'm gonna mention a little bit about that. How do you attract a good wife? Well, basically, you get to be a good person, a good man, a good potential husband. That's the first and foremost thing. That's the first thing. If you don't establish yourself for say, well, I have these qualities, I want somebody who go able to compliment me. So what you get for do is you get for look for say, okay, well, these qualities where I get. Usai woman then they will get in and they good day. Are they professional
Wow.
women? Are they in church? If you look for a church woman, if I get certain qualities, then I need to go party for go look for me woman. Because maybe the qualities where I establish, they're not doing like them party woman there. I'll go to church, I'll go join professional institutions, organizations, networking, conferences for me, those sort of women. But if you don't say, well, I want my way, show girl and this and that, yes, you can go party. You go find a woman at party. You go find a woman at market or whatever. But if you don't get to stand and say, this is the type of woman I'm looking for, you can go to universities, colleges, or place the way if you to say these are the kind of people or women are able for finding them. So first and foremost, establish what you want, who you are, make sure you get in question there. Then you're gonna have to look for the that place away if you to say the kind of woman go did it. Me not believe say if they're looking for high quality woman, I'm not saying no a party, but if always a party they go, me believe say this non-personal view can be totally wrong. Not to party go meet same kind of people. If I say godly woman, I'm going to church for look for a godly woman. But having said all of that, you yourself, this is for me, it's fundamental. You yourself have to have those qualities, because if that woman really go look for, instead look for equally a man, we get the qualities that we instead don't set. So that's where this compatibility come in. Compatibility is not just about physical compatibility.
That share the same values.
The same values, yes. Yeah. The same, I'm sorry to say this, but also the same or near about social class. If you marry somebody of a very wide social class, it's not going to work. Sorry to say that, but that's just a fact.
All right. I don't, Rita, they've said all of this. One thing they were annoy eight, and I'm looking forward to it. When it comes to having a good wife, they don't talk about all this. They judge us in all of these things, cooking. You have to be natural and all of this stuff. Open. But there's something I'm looking for, honestly, where it's very, very key in a relationship, and because of that, we see a lot of man them not able to keep the relationship because of that, because the decision that they don't make with this woman, and meet that sexual. Look, I'm calling the name because I know how for reach day, and it tends them to go out there, because the one way they get where they don't make that choice they read, probably they know they get that satisfaction that they need from that person, so they tend to go outside to look for it. And I'm not hearing it, none of this from these guys. I don't know if that is not important. Today,
not important.
We want for you.
Well, I feel say that part they very, very important in a relationship. because that need to keep the relationship going. You have to be very intimate. You have to be romantic. That what keep the marriage or whatever relationship you are in. It keeps it going. You know, if I look at my husband, I don't feel any desire, or he doesn't feel that way about me, the marriage will not work. It just be say you know piece of furniture, you they cook, you they do all the things the way a woman should do, but that part they that sexual part they in a day. In any marriage or any relationship, that is a very, very important partner, any relationship. Because when you meet somebody first, what you first of all you they think is, oh, you they imagine like, oh, I can't wait to see how this person, you know,
You're
go
sexually
be in that
attracted to
area.
that person. Yeah.
So those are very important things that in a marriage, even where you go counseling, if they say the marriage they work, and most of we are African women, them we they always complain about that the sexual part. You know, like for if you not say you, are you knowing? Okay, if you not say you man, visit Victoria's Secret, be sexy, do all the best things the way you can, because sometimes that man they go through pressure at work, you know, and then he kind of host there you self car with you, you they talk and all that. So that in a waiting. But sometimes when that man don't see certain things and the way he see, so that you can say, okay, me wife not they dress like a so, but this person they dress like a so. So you
Right.
decide say you want to go cheat with that person, and it happens a lot. And so sometimes I feel
So,
say some of women they be hypocrite to themselves. If they're gonna party, then see this person dress certain way, then like the way where the person dress, but they criticize it. Why is she dressed this way? Why is she looking like that? No, he like what he's seeing. It'll give you a code. It's either change the way you dress or learn something new. But one thing when we man themselves get for understand is we background will come out. Let's say if una want for be intimate now, you do some certain things then the man go say, hey, this year so na been rare girl, or why is she acting this way, you know? But with this side of this world now, what don't they now? Even the people in our salon safe, people are watching YouTube, they are watching a lot of stuff. The exposure is out there. So people are learning stuff. So for we man them, sometimes if we want to try something new or want to do something to spicing up the relationship, I feel say we not get for begin judge say why they behave so, sometimes it don't do and so. That's way we don't they do. No, we just want to spicing up the relationship because sex life it's the key. It's the key.
all right.
Despite the
I,
cooking and everything.
I agree with you. I want to agree with you 110% on that. But I see, before I come to Collins, I see Prince the shaking head, as if those
Yeah,
side of it
I'm the shipmate because I'm not it's a woman. We very beautiful. Probably the best sex I ever had. But not be wife material. Industrials. If I say there's a job going, so I'm gonna go for the job. It's only it's 50,000 pounds. Oh, na small money, no go for that job day. Then she was only earning like 16,000 pounds. The anyone for pushing say, but everything and also be cooked. I mean they cook all the time, but sex it been good. For me, you the man, but for me the type we can go Victoria's Secret at about anything and if me woman na village woman, I got able for bring that money to me stand, but that is not a key, it's not a fundamental reason we talk about wife material. It's not a fundamental reason make I marry somebody because you're good in bed. Definitely not. I can bring you to that standard for teach you how to be good in bed. For me, that is a very low on the list of priorities because me
right.
able for get and teach you.
All right. I still go with the points that everybody get what they look for. Collins, I want to come to you. We don't talk about how to find a good woman or a good wife material. We don't talk about how to attract a good wife, a woman, a good wife material. But how do we keep them? How do we keep those people? Because sometimes the money attitude self can make them lose those beautiful women, those wife material, those women that are ready to settle down Sometimes your attitude, excuse me, the man them, but sometimes the attitude can make we can be at we say no, enough is enough. Because I'm saying you want this woman, you don't get this woman now. You don't put a shield around this woman. You don't put barrier, no man for come around this woman. But yet still, you go out there, you cheat, you lie, you're a player, you're everything that is not right. So let's talk, Collins. How do we keep them? How do we keep this wife material we all talk about?
Sorry, I lost you just now. Can you repeat or say the last bit? The connection may
All right.
go down small.
Okay, I be just to talk about all man don't talk about, we don't talk about how to find the right material, how to attract them. So I want to talk about how to keep them, because let me repeat myself, we find out say a lot of time, man them now then can tend to misbehave or for do certain things that are not right in the relationship, and in the process then we lost good woman. So how we are able to keep the woman engaged? Is it by, you tell me?
Okay, the key thing here, first and foremost, as Princeton say, and most of we agree to that as well, you know, when you get this woman, say this woman is not good in bed, you try for bring them up and show them how for satisfy your leg for see. If this woman not able for play ball, you understand, in no one for cooperate, no one for learn. In fact, before I just say this quickly, most women them when you date them, they'll be the best person in bed. They'll cook for you, they'll do everything just because when people say that a wife material, then you marry them. Most women they do that, but when you don't marry them, don't. So instead that bedside, they may give you every day or every other day. So instead it will be one thing for a week now. The game attire come work like rest, until it will get to a point for months. Now, when you want to keep a woman, whatever, you sit and don't explain to her, say, darling, when we were dating, I was getting this every day. I don't even need to ask for it. Or darling, in fact, the style you been they give me nine just they throw me up. I can forget myself. I'm not one for even think for any other woman. Darling, bring all in thing and they say why now? Why the change? Because most women when they don't marry, they don't get that ring, they don't care anymore. They don't you know for go down that route for divorce, it costs a lot and they go even benefit. Because this country with a salon are different. But first of all, with divorce woman, you the man, I the loss. Now if me get a woman, all I need be only happen, that sensitizes me from the can say, well, I've seen the right woman, I want to stay with you. Then you begin to give me all the excuses there. For like keep you in a relationship, I call your attention, bring you back. I say these are the things we accentuate me impulse for yes, I want this woman. Now these things not they happen. Do me a big favor. What's the reason? What's the cause? So I'm gonna say, well, they told me the dates are not being that committed. Now they cook for you every day, and they go work 24/7, and they come tired, one give all the excuse them they. See if you can understand and reckon with the woman. I'm just saying it out of experience because I think I don't see anything happen. If this woman no one for make una meet halfway, if you may give every day, one time every day now, so okay, you know let be every other day or 3 times a week or even twice a week, the woman no one play ball. Once you the man they begin thinking now, well, I need to go outside to get it. And you want to keep your man and use. If that woman they want the married, it would try for satisfy the man. I believe most of you not talk about that side because no see get for come to and a nice to talk about and last. For me, that's how I would approach it. I will call your attention who they date. That's why I said it's nice for the woman to be natural, for make I know which I go into. If you only give me a one time for a week, I satisfy happy with I'm married.
So in other words,
but if you give me every day,
so
then you want
yeah,
change now. I will
okay.
say, hey, come back.
So in other words, they try for say make una two be consistent on waiting how una be don start am.
Yes,
Make consistency day.
yes,
Right. Okay,
exactly.
okay, I
But
got you.
if for
So
any reason,
mhm,
if for no, let me just say this, make I don't want let them discuss me, but if for any reason there is inconsistency and the woman gets a good reason for that, the man need for play ball, let them meet halfway. Have peer
okay,
pressure, work pressure, anything can happen. Also, don't they carry age? You know, able again like we the old 35. Now we don't 50. You still ready they bounce you up and down a bit. I mean, so there must be things could happen, but for una see
All right.
reason rationally and make una understand.
To keep her.
I rest
All
my
right.
case.
Okay. Me also me one of my beautiful sister will always go with me now the program. Just joining when we about to close. But I want to ask quick before when I round up in this particular thing I can talk to you now about. Um, Master, welcome first of all to the program.
Thank you.
Okay. I believe say you be the follow before you join or something. That man there don't talk about so many things. So they don't talk about inside relationship, what's in the look for, they don't judge we all, they don't tick talk about so many things, trust, cooking, honesty. Everybody getting young, you know what I mean. But what do you ask if really if let's assume they don't get all them qualities they have to if they will continue, in as much as if you love this woman, if they will continue, Master, before they answer that question, I want to make you also touch on Andy. If they will continue for days inside that relationship, in as much as they love these people.
Um, Now the person in decision. If you don't stay into a relationship, if you don't know say certain things, then they're not right. The one thing where I can always talk about the relationship is that if you know, say you dey look for character, because some people they get good character, but they just don't know how to cook. They don't know how to do certain things they need. But they get good character, they know how to take care of the man, they know how to support, meaning like bring partial income into the house, or even if they know they work, they be a stay-home mom. They're not gonna be that kind of woman where, well, I might not say stay-home mom because they are not married yet, but they prove they get that ability for being a good wife in the near future, and then they take care of their own self. They are not the asking kind of type of woman, because a woman them the moment you meet them, they ask whether they ask sex for things there, then they make let you run away. So some of these things are factors the way some man can look for things that can retain you as wife material, not to let you just be a woman way then they go out with. Because some people are capable only for let you just do outdoor appearance with. Don't get me wrong. They are very good looking, well put together. You can able for can and go outside now a public event, but you know go able for stay and keep this woman a house. A lot of people in this. So it depends on the man that in choice. If we don't love the woman, they say yes, and they keep him for be a wife material if you do not know how for cook, but me and go join for cook in the future, that the man in choice. Anyway, I'm so sorry while later I was mixed up in a triangle of an accident, so that's
Okay.
why
All right, thank you. So now, as we wrap up, I want for make we just demand and just tell me quickly, Ojukutu, if you have a relationship and the woman and not fit all inside your boxes that you create for classify this woman saying a wife material, but you love this woman, will you help her? You will able for help her for work on the things the way you think say you like, or you go let it go? Hold on, make I mute you, please.
First of all, for even for a man, for even for meet a woman, and in get that intention there, for say I want this woman for married. That don't already don't show say you want the woman and you want them. There's a love already trying to build up in that particular sense. So if there's a relationship is already trying to build up, the only thing that you're trying to look to, some women they're ready to learn. Some women they're ready to learn and they're ready to learn to do everything. Some women they are not ready to learn. I don't care what you do. But relationship is a very long time stuff. It's not like a girlfriend. Marriage is a very long time. You don't want to be in any relationship where it's not working. And if you've been in a relationship for 6 months to a year and you still want this woman for marriage, but this woman is not ready to learn, I don't think it's something that you have to you have to play game with. Because marriage, the moment you play game with it, you're playing with your life. You're playing with your home. Your home is your sanctuary. anytime you go home, you want to be peaceful. You want the home to be peaceful. So if that woman is not ready to learn, is not ready to work with you as a team player, I don't think it's something that you
All
have
right.
to bargain for. It's not like
Okay.
buying a clothes. This is
Okay.
very
All right.
serious.
Thank you. Collins, what thing are you take on that? Like I said, if you get a relationship now and you love this woman so much, but the woman not able to come to the box, you're not able for tika meets at the box as to which you look for. Will you give that woman a chance for make you work with her for make it gets to that point say when you want her?
Before marriage, if we were dating, yes,
Yes,
why
that's what
not?
I'm
Because
saying.
that's the whole
Yes.
essence of dating.
Yeah.
That's the whole essence of dating. You date the woman, you see beside them, you see his strength and weaknesses, you're able to work with them for help and in weaknesses. If what I want, what I'm looking for, you get some, you not get the rest, we'll go work together. But if you're not willing for work together and learn, and you're not able for cooperate, or you're not able for even reach there, I will start asking myself, am I ready to go into marriage and be able to go with this throughout the rest of my life? If it's something that I would be able to cope, and I know say yes, cause any divorce, then that's fine because you don't do a lot. I'm not expecting 100%. As I said earlier, we're not impeccable. We get for getting shortfalls. We get for work together. But I have to make sure I'm okay with it for say yes, I go marry now. Say for example, I go home knows I be cook. I don't try to know before cook. I go begin looking and calculate. So okay, you get to restaurants then. What want me African food? I will go. This is something I'll be able to cope with for the rest of my life. If I think I'm able, I say you know what, I just want small win
Okay.
there. I can cope. I love it. Let's
All
just
right.
work
Okay.
together. That is it.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Prince, what's your take on that? On that, will you be able?
Okay. Una dey hear me because call me the cam. Una dey hear me
Yes, we
clearly.
can. We will hear you.
Okay. My own take is when I'm in my 30s, I don't love so many women then because before I been get zero tolerance. People may tell me say Prince, the man where they look for exist. I'm get zero tolerance. I'm get high standard. But obviously with time, with age, if you get good characters like we see some talk, I did in love with you, you get a lot, you're faithful, I know make you go because it's not wise for do that and it's foolishness. But as I say, in my 30s, it was zero tolerance. And I'm just to let you know, you gotta get patience. But now I get a lot more patience because I have to.
All right. Well, Master, we'll wrap up now. What are your take on this topic and how you feel say woman in for position and say, do we have any rules for when we meet man, how for what we for do, what we not for do, so that the man then not go for judging wrongly?
Well, I not be there way on a beginning, and I know hearing most of the points, and but the few points and we didn't just make. Mr. Prince, may I go back to you in as much as you just don't mention, say, you lower your standard just because of, when you look at age, you look at some of these things. But these are reasons why some woman can take advantage over man and go say, okay, this man go just tolerates me. And they look and say, this, he go just take anything at this moment because right now, then go look at either you are desperate or you they look at a reason as to why you they accept. So man and woman, both parties forget a standard, regardless of what age, time, discipline, or whatever. You forget your standard, you get your discipline. And women, then one thing why they encourage me, fellow women, then I just try for let everybody know. See, first of all, presentation. When somebody can meet you with all that respect. It meets you, say it wants you into a relationship. Waiting are the things that way for qualify you for let somebody carry you to a parent say, for say they introduce this person and they take you as a lifelong partner. Don't be somebody who they can be mentioned first to be an asker. We all tell you then at the requesting side, you are not bringing to the table, you always did for take. Number two, your character. Number three, what some of them some women are very, very rude. Let's use the word rude. They're very, very rude. Talking back. If you don't begin costing my own a day boyfriend, girlfriend, what do you go do now when they into a relationship? And some of us, we will say because we learn, we self can act one kind of way. Sometimes, not to the land where we learn, we cannot even be wife material because we always feel say the man nange for be the wife na the house. That doesn't make you a wife material either, regardless of your education. You get for know how to humble yourself, for able for know how you get for respect yourself under that man submission. I was once a victim of such circumstances. I will not lie. Because I go take and say, I don't go take on any man in hand. There is nothing why they expect a man for can do for me because I don't do so much for myself. Waiting this way. But it gets to a point that after that I ask myself the question, what am I doing to myself? So some women are out there just like me. What are you doing to yourself? You feel say you education, but you need company. Even if you get everything, there's one thing you lack, which is company, somebody you could come home to, somebody you could share your thoughts with. So these are things that we go at the beginning, like go say, oh, you go make halala, you go say, as the man want for talk, so you don't put defense. You have so much like a defensive officer, defense officer, ministry officer. So I encourage my fellow women, humble yourself, be a wife material in the sense of learn for submit. If you not submit in a relationship, there is no way you can submit inside marriage. Please man them. If you know say this woman, let I tell you, that way you need to take today. There is no way you can take her tomorrow. If you know say that woman, it will be a problem today, fix it before you put another house. Just expect the worst way to already get a ring. Okay? So fix your problem, fix the situation, talk with the woman, have a table talk, make sure una understand each other, the road or una the journey. Let una also get an understanding before it go say I do. Because the moment it say I do, let I tell you, that pastor is not responsible, your mother is not responsible, your father is not responsible, your children are not responsible. Now you go to the altar, and this is now between you and God. Let I tell you, judgment they wait for you if you know say you disobey and flaunt the rules of marriage, because now God institutes marriage. So if you are not ready, don't go into it. Don't date a man because he's rich. Don't marry him because he's rich. If you know say you meet an average man or a poor man, be with him, build up, but not go for the wrong reasons into marriage. Man, not look at beauty. Beauty is gonna fade. Don't even look at the word called love. Love gonna fade. Love is gonna leave that marriage. Acceptance, toleration. Are you gonna tolerate each other? Are you gonna accept each other when that word called love don't disappear? Let me tell you, anyone within this forum we don't marry, or when they listen we don't marry. You self can testify, say there will be a time that word called love will disappear. It disappear. Then when they begin live now like a brother and sister, when they begin live like family now, where you they tolerate them, me say they tolerate them, because marriage is all about compromise. So fix yourself, ladies. Be who you are. Respect yourself before coming to these men. When you respect yourself, the man will respect you. And men, when you present yourself with respect and dignity, that woman will be submissive under you. Normal treat the woman because now you they put ring in her finger. Love her. Women submit. But man, remember, if you don't love the woman, that woman will never submit. That's the theory. That's the mathematics where it comes a relationship. If you don't love them, it bounce back. And woman where it not able, if you see woman rude now married host, or you would any side that because sometimes you not show and love, just show and love. Sometimes they just calm down and try different methods. Love them, pamper them. Then you see if it go change. If it not change, then you know say this one not come for change. But if you see say get one kind of way, then you just you do all that kind of thing they not come. It's your choice now for either put an maridos, put the ring in your finger, but just not so you don't put the ring in your finger. Oh, Lord, it's that rest. When you don't eat you rest, we don't drink you soda, we don't go now. You don't forget about you. The choice, everything that you hate now to hate. So that this no money get for free.
Well done.
That's a good, you come at the right time. You just, and so you just put the name. You just press the button. We don't cook. We don't do all things. You just can't taste and add the salt and maggi and everything and make it really sweet. I am telling you, I see the man and said they shake it. They said, I think they agree with you almost like 100% to what you say. Rita, like you say, I'm wrapping up now. So what you can advise to women, especially in this part of the world, when they walk on one side, they say salon woman, they walk on one of You were good to your boyfriend, you do all these things to your boyfriend, sometimes you do explain to your other party them, then begin to put like this. Now you they take out. If na me no go take am o. Ah, me then can say me, na me go be on that man. What thing you go say to those people, that listen out there on the way a man and how for day with man na go.
Well, for the one then where they do that, I feel say when you in a relationship, if you try for keep your personal life out of work, because one, some of them people here where they give their advice there so, then they go through what's not their relationship, but then they tell you. So when you go meet them now, you begin explain your problem, then they give you this advice. Then you kind of host now, you can't cause problem at your relationship. You begin a lap on the man, you begin talk to the man rudely and stuff. So for people that way they give them kind of advice, then they make them stop them. If you know say that where you they take na your host, you don't need for pretend to you party say and then they take her where you can also for cost and for do so. We don't see boku marriage then they we don't pull, we don't scatter because of them bad advice. Them people they give bad advice. What you know say you they take. Tell and say me paddy or advise her in an honest way. Tell and say, you know what thing, you go through these phases, it go away. But not tell her for left farm, or na for go can go divorce court, na for go do this, na for go do that. You yourself where they advise the advice, you know say what you they tell that person they wrong. But because of you want let that marriage they scatter, you want let that relationship they scatter, so you they put bad energy that the relationship. So for people the way they do that, make them stop that. Now me own this for today.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Still, okay, let me just mute everybody. This thing they echo so bad. All right. I want to say thank you to first of all my viewers them will contribute so much into this program. Candy Rose, DJ Now Flex, Zainab, Aista Tujala, and a lot of hosts that we now send in our comments them. We read them out, and honestly, I believe for the comments them into what we say here, they really help people out there. And for you, my experienced and most honorable guest on this program. Jupiter, I want to thank you. Collins, I want to say thank you. Master, of course, you have my heart. I want to say thank you to you, my beautiful sister. Rita, thank you. Please, I want to say thank you because I'm looking at 10 for me to sleep by this hour and today Sunday. So I thank you very, very much for giving me time and share personal experience to people that are out there. And I believe, say, if you are out there going through what we are talking about today, I think say, it's about time you listen to all what we say there and make your own judgment so you can have a better relationship and go into marriage in a very, very good perspective and with a good spirit. Like Massa said, don't get into marriage because you need something from this man. Get into it because you want this person. And to all my viewers, like the topic says, how do you know when a wife is a good material? But personally, from all the don't get an answer today, it's like every woman is a housewife material. It depends on what you are looking for, because everybody they look for different things. So on that note, I'm going to draw the curtain down and I'm going to say bye. Till next week, keep telling it to Racheal.
Thank you.
Thank you.